A golf product so innovative, so revolutionary that it's changing how we teach, how we learn, and how we practice this great game of golf. Hi, my name's Mark Seaver. We all know since the beginnings of golf that country clubs, public golf courses, ranges have had a serious problem with divots, what they look like, the dried up ground, or the puddles that detracts from the beauty of being at a golf course or a natural range, let alone the amount of maintenance and dollars that's required to keep these areas usable. Now, the golf industry's come up with great solutions. There are expensive professional range mats or long strips of built-in turf with its padding underneath, also very expensive, but worth it. Anything that helps there be less work to keep up these areas and to keep the courses looking pristine and beautiful and keeping these areas usable is an added plus. I've invented a solution that will further help the industry to cut back on the maintenance of and maintain the beauty of these range areas, even more so than what we've achieved with our traditional methods of today. But times are certainly changing. Now, many natural golf ranges often have several areas that are used at separate times. One area at a time as other areas undergo the regrowth of the grass, and it never looks good in the long run. What if you could cut back even more on how much area of grass is affected by these divots and how much maintenance is needed to keep the ranges up beyond what you may have now? Something brand new. Something that's never been seen in the golf world before, but something that's so helpful to your clients that they'll elect to use this new area more often than you may even think. And why? Why will they want to use grass areas less? Why less use of the traditional methods with large golf mats and long turf strips? Because my unique patent-pending AccuStrike golf mat is changing the reason why your customer may choose our mat over the other unnatural turf, or even over the natural turf. Here's what our mat will do for your golfers who want to practice. Many golfers have a big dilemma, as we know. They're not hitting the ball very good and they don't know what they're doing wrong. Some get so frustrated and they feel so helpless, but that's what instructors are for. But now you can give them a tool that changes how they practice and the ability for them to not only see what they're doing wrong, but then to be able to correct their swing path because of what they see on the mat combined with our free instructional video. And this mat helps them even without our instructional video. This little inexpensive, simple mat will change part of your range from looking like this to this. Our instructional video will show them ball flight laws as it pertains to the dark mark they see on the mat left by the club swing path. There is nothing that does this. Not even divots can be relied on to show this kind of detail, especially not on a used range. Each of the laws, the marks on the mat, will be shown very easily and very simply, one at a time, as to what they're doing wrong that causes their poor shot and the correction pertaining to each of the different ball flight laws of the marks that will appear on our AccuStrike mat. Wow. This is why they're going to flock to this area of your ranges, to use this mat, to rapidly learn. No more guessing, precise instant feedback, and then the correction. To drive my point home, this next video clip is from a 92-year-old gentleman, very active in his life and work and loves golf. He said something to me about the mat being very helpful to one of his neighbors, and I said, "Al, you gotta say this again." I picked up my cell phone camera and asked him to repeat himself, so the video's a little bit shaky, but it's real facts of what the AccuStrike mat is doing for people. About your friend who was having trouble with his golf mat. Not with his golf mat.
My neighbor, yes.
Your neighbor was having trouble hitting the ball. What was wrong?
I said, I got a neighbor. And I went in He lives right down the street from me. So he was on the porch, I go up, and he says, you know, he said, I went golfing the other day, and he said, I can't hit the ball anymore. The guy played a lot of golf. And I think he's around 87 or 80 now, I guess. I don't know. So I went out and got the mat out of my car, and I says, here, try this thing. I put it on the grass and put the nails in, you know. And in 10 minutes, he said, I found out what I'm doing. I'm not hitting the ball. He was hitting way in back of the ball, about some of them about 4 inches. And when he was done, he was hitting it pretty good. So I don't know.
So you're telling me that
he said
hold on, you're telling me that he didn't know what he was doing wrong, so he didn't know what to correct without the mat?
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing. That's what he said. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I gave him the mat, and in 10 minutes he found out what he was doing wrong. He did. So, and I gave him the mat. I said, here, keep it. And see what it does for you. Because he has a lot of friends, about 35 guys. They golf every 2 times.
And what's your name?
And they golf every 2 times.
What is your name?
What's whose name?
Say your name.
My name?
For all the folks watching you right now.
Oh, come on. I got a big Italian name. You don't want to know that name. They call me Al Payne.
His name is Al Pontebianco, everybody.
Pontebianco.
And you've just heard it from him about how he helps people, how this golf mat is helping people. Thank you, Al. I think what Al just said is the result of what a lot of people have been telling me that the AccuStrike mat is doing for them. This will even help your instructors to teach their students, and truly and stunningly so.
All right, little pitch shot. Beautiful. You can see where your club used the bounce. Great. Now show me a full shot, please, Ryan. Hit me a 80-yarder. Awesome. Awesome. So, Ryan Gildersleeve, professional golfer, do you like the AccuStrike training system fiber mat?
It's good. I like it. The AccuStrike training mat's great for me when I'm on the road. I can use it in my hotel room or out on the golf course. It gives me great feedback.
Give me your thoughts on that last shot, Mr. Schaefer.
That was 100% better right to left draw.
Right to left draw. Why?
Because my weight was forward.
Your weight was forward. And, hold on, your low point was really good. It wasn't back here.
Yep.
All right, so now knowing what we know about your path going this way, let me see, get the face square. So you're going to use the white line to check the leading edge of your club face. That's good. Check your grip. And now see if you can get me a swing path that goes opposite of what you've been doing. Awesome. Good job, good job, good job. How'd that feel?
Great.
So is this helpful?
Yeah.
It is helpful.
Huge.
All right, cool.
I love this fabric mat. It gives me instant feedback.
Little thin. See the marking?
Yeah.
So tell me why you like this so much.
This gives you feedback right there.
Right there. Right there.
You're not guessing.
You're not guessing. Do one more, please. Mark, Charlie, Cedarbrook member, average golfer. He was a 30 handicap. I turned him into a 10. Now he's going to be a scratch. Watch this. Really close or really good. But if you look at it, you were a little bit right there.
Yeah.
That's all good, buddy.